Hi, my story with Agudas Yisrael begins before Pesach of 1979. I was traveling to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where my father served as a Rav there, to be with my parents for Pesach, together with my wife and my 2-year-old son. And on the plane, a few rows in front of us, was a frum man, which was highly unusual in those days. And he turns to me, sees me, I see him, of course, and he says, "Younger man, come sit with me, let's schmooze a little bit." So I went down, I sat next to him, and he said, "What are you doing on the plane?" I explained, "I'm going to Milwaukee, visit my parents, be there for Pesach." And I said, "What are you doing on the plane?" And he said, "Well, there's a man from South America, Mr. Schwartz, who's in a hospital in Milwaukee at a heart operation, and he's going for 2 hours, just 2 hours, to visit him and go back." It was incredible. I met him on the plane, man going just for 2 hours, so bashert. And he says, "What are you planning on doing?" And I said, "I'm leaving Kail, I'm looking to go into some sort of Vaskonis, Klei Kodesh, not sure." And he said, "Well, you seem like a fine younger man. Why don't you call my friend Rabbi Shmuel Blum over at the Aguda and tell him that Benny Fishoff sent you." Benny Fishoff, had a refuah shlema, was the chairman of the board of Agudas Yisrael at that time. So I did. I took him up on it. And I called, and I had 5 interviews over the next couple of days, ending up in the office of Rabbi Sher, Rabbi Moshe Sher, the legendary leader of Agudas Yisrael for 55 years, who told me, "Come work for the Aguda and you'll be part of making Jewish history." And was he right? 6 Yom Ashas later, hundreds of millions of dollars for yeshivas, tens of thousands of kids mushpa by Pirchei and Benos, hundreds and thousands of hours of Limud Torah, a revolution in special ed, jobs, you name it. So much has happened in Agudas Yisrael, and all of it helping Klal Yisrael. So I invite you to join me to help Agudas Yisrael in making Jewish history.